So I know this channel is to learn Spanish, but I think that planning well your vision board it can help you to achieve a lot of things, and one of them can be learning a new language. So to make a realistic vision board, you will have to make 3 vision boards. So this one is for things you want to accomplish this new year. And remember, it has to be about realistic stuff. So how is it gonna work this first vision board? First, make a list of things that you really want to do or achieve this year. For example, you can learn a new language, learn to play an instrument, read a book, etc. So I know it can be a little bit overwhelming to think that what can be good to put in your vision board. To help you out, you can answer these questions. What I want to do this year that I wanted to do a long time ago? What do I want to learn this year? What do really benefits me in the long run? So always remember to keep your goals realistic and in a realistic period of time. Because for example, if you want to focus into major goals this year, you can maybe become a pro in a year, but if you want to do multiple stuff in a year, maybe you won't be able to become a pro in a certain thing. So you have to be really specific on what you want, how are you going to accomplish it, how much time is it gonna take you, like in a week for example, and in what level you want to get. For example, if this year you want to do 3 major goals, which can be learn to drive a car, get into university, learn a new language. You will maybe be able to become a B2 level in whatever language if you really focus on your goal. And if you have more than 5 goals in the year, maybe you just learn a language until A2 level in a year because you have other stuff to do. So remember to keep it realistic, because if you have several goals and you want to become a complete pro in whatever activity, like it could be learning a language and be a C2 in whatever language, this is just an example, it wouldn't be realistic because you will have other stuff to do at the same time and you won't be able to enjoy them. And this vision board, I call it the main vision board. And now for the second vision board, what you will have to do is a vision board that has the stuff that you want to do, but it doesn't fit in the category of the stuff that are necessary to do to achieve your goals. Like for example, going to a concert. Going to a concert isn't really necessary, but I think it's really fun to go, you know? Because for example, as you can see, I put in my vision board going to el concierto de Julián Álvarez y Alfredo Olivas this year. And I know it's like a necessity for me because I really want to go and I love their music, but it's not a complete necessity. And these kind of activities can vary throughout each person, but I mean, you get the idea. So these kind of activities go into the second vision board, which I call the cool vision board. And lastly, the third vision board, which I call the Delulu vision board. In this one, you can go crazy. You can aim as high as you dream. Like for example, you can use it for motivation, for when those days that you don't feel like doing the stuff that you put in your main vision board, you can use it to get motivated. So this vision board is the type of vision board that people tend to do when someone tells them to make a vision board. In this one, you can put like going to Italy, Spain, buying 3 cars, etc. And as we already did the main vision board, you can go crazy on this one. And here is mine, so that's why it's called the Delulu vision board. So now the next part is going to be about making a list of resources you have to make your goal or goals a reality. That eventually will help you to make a good plan. Like for example, if you are planning to learn to play a new instrument, like me, to play the piano, the options that I have, for example, it can be like using books that I have to play the piano, using different YouTube videos to play the piano. So you have to write down resources that you actually have and you can use. So don't you put going to a piano class if you don't really have the opportunity to go to one. You know what I mean? So you do this for every goal you put in your main vision board. So now let's do the essential part to make your vision board a reality. Make a calendar. Well, I consider this one to be the most difficult part. Well, I mean after actually doing the stuff. But I mean, when I was doing the calendar, I felt the pressure on me to do the things I was writing down. And I know that if I don't do the stuff that I said I was gonna do, I will feel kind of bad because I know that it will feel like I have to do like a homework. But in the other side, I can notice that when I don't have a calendar or a plan, I find myself not doing the stuff I wanted to do or in the time I wanted to do them. So either way, there is a bad side. If I don't do the calendar with the schedule, but in one side I get things done. So I mean, seeing it from that side is good. And another good side of having a calendar is that you can actually see how much time you got and how you are using it in a much clearer way. So I know that maybe doing your own calendar it can be a little bit overwhelming. So here is the progress of my calendar so you can have a clearer idea on how to do yours. So I know that my calendar is in Spanish and in English at the same time, but that's how it works for me. So the app that I use is Google Calendar. So here is how my calendar is looking, and I'm still working on it, but I think that the basics to doing a calendar is to first do this. You will have to divide your day in different sections depending on your activities, but the ones that I consider that are very basics are like imprevistos, actividades necesarias, cosas que me gustan hacer. And in English, it could be like things that I like to do, necessary activities, and things that come up. Like things that come up, it could be like going to a party, going to get your sister to the airport, going to the movies, etc. And things that I like, it can be like watching movies, watching TikTok, scrolling through Instagram, etc. And the necessary activities can be like eating, sleeping, the basic ones, like also taking dinner and like that. So here can be different for each person. Well, now we have reached to the end of this video. I hope you can achieve all of your New Year's resolutions, in which, by the way, the translation in Spanish is Propósitos de Año Nuevo. And I guess that's it for the video. Don't forget to subscribe, leave your like, watch other videos so you can keep learning Spanish, and I hope you have a good day. See you in the next one.